What's up everyone, it is Fuse here, and today we are going to be talking about how to begin playing Advanced Warfare and COD in general for the first time. So this video is geared toward basically anyone who has not played Call of Duty at all, and they're just getting this game for Christmas or whatever holiday you guys may be celebrating. And we're going to start off with the first thing you may want to do is play campaign. This can be good for starting off because if you're playing Call of Duty for the first time, actually it might not be the first time because you probably played it at like a friend's house or something and that's how you know about it, but playing campaign can get you familiar with like the feel of the game in general, and just you can get familiar with the weapons, like what weapons you like, what weapons are awful and you shouldn't even talk about or something like that. But if you're not a single player person and you just want to hop right into the multiplayer action, that's what you're going to do. You just go to the multiplayer menus and you should just hop right in with a game type that you think is familiar, but I will have some recommendations that you should do, and you'll just be right in there with people or kids trash talking about your mom maybe. But well, we have some tips about multiplayer that I think will be helpful for anyone who's just starting, and I'd recommend looking at my class video that I made a little bit ago. It's not necessarily a class video, but it's more about like reviews of weapons, and it has the perks on the side that you could take if you are interested in what I run, and do that probably around level 10 once you have some basic stuff unlocked. And you won't have all the things that I have unlocked to use, but that will be helpful right when you start. This will allow you to be like using weapons that are competitive enough against the players that are playing multiplayer, and it will prevent you from using crazy noob combos and attachments that I have never seen. Like, sometimes I pick up weapons while I'm playing multiplayer or even ranked, and I'm like, what is this attachment? But yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go into what game modes you should be playing to learn the game best, and the ones that are not too competitive but are great for beginners and just casual players. So the first game type I would recommend is TDM. It's mostly full of beginners and casual players, and it's great to just get comfortable with the game, and you can play it until you're level 50 or even 10 prestige if you really wanted to, or that's what you're into. But I am more into the competitive game types and stuff where you really have to work as a team to win. And that's another tip that I have, is you will have to be patient with games you are doing poorly in. First starting the game, you are not going to be doing the best. You probably won't be at the top of the leaderboards unless you're like some amazing person that just picked up the game like and they're just super into it. But when I first played, my first real Call of Duty was Black Ops, the first Black Ops, and I had a KD, I think it was around 0.8, which isn't too bad for just starting off, but I wouldn't be happy with that now. But I do recommend you just being patient. But another tip with doing well also consists with, you may want to find some players that are relatively like similar or better skill that you are at, and then that you can play with and like build upon and just communicate with other players to improve your chances of doing well. And then the communication being, you should not rage, because that just brings down the spirits of everyone and stuff like that. And after you've gained up some skills, you can play more competitive game types. Some of my favorites, and which are in the UMG playlist, are Uplink, Hardpoint, and the classic Search and Destroy, which is always a fun game type on every Call of Duty. And now that you have these tips, I highly recommend you hop onto the game and give it a try, or you might have to wait until Christmas or whenever you are planning to get this game to hop right in, and hopefully you are feeling confident playing. But once again, please comment if you have any questions or video ideas below, And please like and subscribe if this has helped you
Well done,
at all,
Sentinel.
or even if you didn't like this video, give it a like, just because. Once again, this has been Fuse, and I will catch you later. Peace.